What is up, guys, and welcome to the first episode of the number game series in FIFA 13. Now, if you were subscribed to me in FIFA 12 during the latter end of the era, you would have known that this series was really established on my channel. You know, it went down really well, had some amazing feedback on it, and it was kind of a series which gave something, a bit at least of life to my channel, and gave it a bit of spark. When FIFA 12 was completely dead, it was dying out, everything had been done, and I whipped out this series, and just like I had a completely different response. Views were going up, likes were going up, the responses was going up, and it really did sort of add a new spark to my channel. And just thank you to all of you that gave that response and that series in FIFA 12, because it honestly did really help me out. So you're probably all thinking that, for the people that haven't actually seen this series before, what is it about? So basically, at the start of every single episode, I play a game with whatever team I have in my club. This episode is going to be the Saudi Arabia League team that I actually did a squad builder on the other day. And what actually happens, however many goals that are scored during that match, say the game was 2-1. That's 3 goals scored in that match. Now, this is like going on to the next part of the video where it goes into the squad building. So every episode, there's a different search criteria for the first player that you actually buy. Now, this episode, it's going to be a 5k maximum buy now, and that means that there's going to have to be a 50k buy now limit for the whole team. So this means you can't spend over 50k. You can give or take here and there, like 5-10k or so, if you really have to, but I have to try and stay in that 50k region. And basically, the first player has to be bought off the amount of goals that were scored in that first game. So this episode, I think there's 3 goals or 4 goals in this episode, which means we have to buy the first player off the third page, obviously, and you will see who we buy. But hopefully, as the sort of episode goes along, you'll get a clearer understanding of what this series is about. But we actually won that game 2-1 with our Saudi Arabia League team, and as you can see here, we're putting the search criteria to 5k maximum buy now, and that will mean that we sort of get cut off from the bigger players, and we don't actually adjust anything from the rest of the search criteria. We just go straight to the third page, and you will see that there's a range of players. There's Jardel, who plays for Benfica, Thiago, who plays for Barcelona, Benaglio, there's Huddlestone, and then we saw Vorsa. And we just looked at his stats and we fell in love with him. He is absolutely insane, but I will sort of go into more detail about him, as the episode comes on and as we draw to a close to it. So we actually buy him for 1,000 coins. Now, he plays in the A.Bundesliga for RB Salzburg. Now, I got this whole squad building thing completely wrong from now on. I thought that his league that he played on was Bundesliga Point 2. Now, that's the second Bundesliga league. And I made like a whole defence, I made the midfield all around the second Bundesliga, and branching off as a hybrid, and I completely messed up. But you won't actually be able to see that because I've kind of edited it out, and you guys will just be able to see the players that I do buy. So hopefully that isn't annoying for you guys. I appreciate the fact that it may look like I've spent a lot more money than I have, but I haven't. As you will have known, I started this episode with 451,000 coins, so at the end of it, I'll probably be on like 360 or something like that, just because of the players that I bought, during the mess up of the other squad builder. So, as you can see here, we have to actually keep the formation as well that we bought the player in. So, each episode we will be getting a different player with different formations, so it allows us to sort of experiment with different, formations, and kind of get a little grip to Ultimate Team, and try some out. Some different things. So as I saw there, the second player that we bought was actually SEN, and then we also buy Kadira there to partner him up in CDM. Now, as you can see here, we do actually put in a player called Afire, and as you can see there, we have that silver centre back and then the left back. Them 2 players aren't going to be in our team. Don't worry about that. That was just me showing that I was putting the right back in the team. But we also buy Boateng for about 34,000 coins. Rodney to actually partner up Vorsa, then Adriano to actually go as a link to Rodney. Bojan is actually going to be our centre forward. You will see how that sort of pans out and stuff like that very soon. But we actually buy El Shaarawy. Haven't played with him so far on this year's game, because he has mainly got 4-star skills now, and he wasn't really an interest to me until then. But now, once I've played with him, he is incredible. You will see some goals at the end, which really do spark how good he is. But that's going to be the team that we've built. It is kind of like a hybrid. It's kind of like a A.Bundesliga, Ghanaian, Liga BBVA, Serie A hybrid, I guess you could say. And it's really, really fun to play with. It's a fantastic team, and you will actually see a load of goals from me now, just showing how the team is and, you know, what it's about, and how, you know, I scored a few goals. So, as you can see here, SCN straight away with an absolute pounder of a shot. Fantastic player he is. He's just really good on the ball, great at passing, great at defending. He's like probably the cheaper Yaya Toure, I guess you could say. So, but the main player on our team that I think has really wowed me this year, and especially in this team that I've been playing with, has got to be Kaka. Now, I think he scored in pretty much every single game I played, and for that is pretty rare for a centre attacking mid. But he just got forward so much, and it was just so nice to see, because I remember in FIFA 12, Kaka was, you know, an absolutely astounding, amazing player. And, you know, to see that carry on into FIFA 13, it is just brilliant to see. And as you can see here, just racing forward, he's got amazing positioning when he's actually going on for runs and stuff like that. He's always there, you know. If you look to your left, look to your right, he is there, and he just makes, you know, superb runs. And I think that's probably one of the main factors why he scores so many goals. And he's just a real sort of give and go playmaker kind of player. See there, he scored already 3 goals already in this episode, and just, you know, sparks fly when he's on the pitch, you know, honestly. Bojan there with a really nice finish. You know, I've kind of developed, not really developed, but I've kind of gone away from finessing the ball now. As a lot of you will know, you know, finessing it has kind of gone out of the window in this game. It's very hard to score them unless, you know, like 2-3 meters out. But I found if you just, you know, power the shot, it works a lot more better. I'm sure, you know, other YouTubers and stuff like that will agree with me. But this was a really nice work goal. I was really, you know, quite pleased with that finish as well from Kaka in the 45th minute. And then we scored this with Bojan. This was actually in the final of a tournament. We do actually win a tournament with this team, which does just kind of show how good this team has been. You know, in FIFA 12 I didn't win, I think I won 1 tournament, and already I've won 3 tournaments this year. My record is actually shaping up a lot better than what it was in FIFA 12. You know, you would have known I had a really negative record, but now I'm actually sitting on 36 wins and 24 losses. Not, you know, I'm not trying to shout and boast about that, but I'm just saying it's a lot better than my FIFA 12 one, and I genuinely do believe that I am better at FIFA 13 than I was at FIFA 12. But this was the goal to actually equalise in the final. And this was amazing, you know, 120 minutes extra time, Bojan just scores there, and it was just like a really good feeling when you've just been on the back foot, and then the front foot, and then the back foot, then on the front foot, you know, all throughout the game. And to score this, you know, winning penalty as well with Khedira, to actually win the match. It was fantastic, and we won, as you can see there, viewers on YouTube won the Winners' Gold Cup, and that is just how good the team is. You know, I'd very rarely actually win tournaments. You know, I've probably won 3, I think, so far, like I said, and, you know, it just shows that this team really does work its arse off and really does play well in games. So I would recommend you guys buy it, but that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you have enjoyed it, then please do drop a like. It does help me out and shows me that you guys support the video. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and peace.